If you've ever been to Louisiana and you've strolled through various cimetières and you wondered, how the heck do they have all those people inside there? I'm going to explain it to you. So, this in my background is illustrating all the 13 people that are inside my families in St. Martinville. There are 13 people inside here. 13. My great great grandparents, my great grandmother, my great aunt, a lot of my grandfather's first cousins, uncles, and aunts, all inside here. So this plot initially had three vaults, one below ground, two above ground. So it was a double above ground. And my grandfather's first cousin, who was overseeing the plot after her mom, my great great aunt, passed away, she decided that she was going to knock the double vaults down because the church started charging rent for it annually. Now, the actual plot doesn't have all these folks on the headstone. It just has the progenitor of the family, Charles Jefferson Vavasseur. So, generally speaking, with plots like this that have one below ground, two above ground, or two below and one above, whatever, usually the plot that's like furthest down is the first person to be placed there, and the more recent person to be placed there is at the very top. Now, let's say you have a plot with three vaults, and you have three people inside there, but you have a fourth that is supposed to go inside there. How are you going to place them in there? What Louisiana does is it practices what's called this word. I'm not going to say it because I'm afraid the video is going to get muted or taken down. And so that process involves taking out the most recent coffin placed there, opening the coffin, placing the remains inside of a body bag, and then placing that body bag inside the coffin of the most recent person to go. So, in other words, the person that you are now having services for. They then take that coffin, place it inside the vault, and close the vault. Now, you can repeat this process multiple times, as my family's this illustration is showing. It can go on and on. So, in theory, you can have dozens of remains of people inside one coffin because of this process. And that's how we have multiple people inside of a tomb in Louisiana. I also wanted to mention, for folks who don't read French, when you're strolling through the cimetière in Louisiana and you come across a tomb that has a female's name, and then underneath it, it has this word, that is pronounced ne, like a long A sound at the end, ne, and it means born. Figuratively, in this context, it's meaning maiden name. So usually it's going to have the female's name, ne, with two E's, one accent, and then another surname. That surname is that female's maiden name. But the word literally means born. So, yeah, hope that helps.